Hi, I'm Gary Burke, Transformational Change Advisor, Consultant and Author, and I work with business leaders and organisations to help them better understand what transformation is and what it really involves, so it can be approached in the right way, avoiding the pitfalls and executed and delivered successfully. Transformation means different things to different people, and over recent years a lot of activity has been labelled as transformation when it's not. When you change something, it is of course change. Transformational change, though, is more strategic and structural, involving significant changes to an organisation's operating model and maybe its business model as well. And it's often described, quite rightly, as a journey. And as with any journey, there's a start, a route and a destination. The destination is encapsulated by the organisation's vision, a simple high-level statement of what it wants to achieve, its purpose. The mission statement describes how it intends to achieve its vision, and the core values are the beliefs and principles that define how the organisation and its people behave when carrying out the company's activities. The vision and mission statements provide a heading, a direction. It's the organisation's strategy that defines the goals and objectives that need to be achieved to realise its vision. These strategic goals will be shaped and influenced by multiple factors, including regulation, competition, technology, customer needs, environmental, social and governance factors, as well as economic, political and societal landscapes. The corporate strategy may be supported by lower-level divisional strategies. However, they should all align to the corporate strategy. They need to join up so that every part of the organisation is working towards common goals. Now, to achieve its strategic objectives, the organisation needs to conduct its business, whatever that may be. This is defined by its business model, and it describes how value is created, what the company does, the products and services offered, its customers and markets, and how these customers are served, how products and services are provided. But business models don't and can't exist on their own. The purpose of insurance companies, car manufacturers and charities isn't to support IT systems, produce accounts or buy ink for printers. But they need to do all these things and countless more to be able to execute their business models, to do their thing. And it's the organisation's operating model that enables and supports all these activities. Now, in a perfect world, an organisation would be able to execute its business model perfectly. And to be able to do this, it would need to operate in a particular state. And this perfect state is described by the target operating model. But it's just that, a target. It's something to aim for. In reality, this perfect operating state will never actually be realised, as the factors that shape and influence the strategic goals, and hence the target operating model, will change quicker than your organisation can adapt to them. This is why the target operating model should always be reviewed when strategy is reviewed, as they are integrally linked and need to stay aligned. The target operating model describes how various components of the organisation would need to work and work together. This includes the organisational design and structure, culture, mindset and leadership styles, governance frameworks, people roles, skills, workflows, processes, data, applications, networks and infrastructure. Now, the start point of any transformation journey is defined by the current operating model. This mirrors the components of the target, but as the name suggests, describes how they work and work together now. And the route is defined by the change roadmap, the strategic and tactical initiatives that need to be undertaken to move the current operating state, the BAU, business as usual operation, defined by the current operating model, closer to its target state. And it's the organisation's change capability that will manage and deliver the projects and programs required, often in conjunction with a range of third parties. A key point to appreciate here is that the operating model components are all connected. You can't look at any aspect in isolation. They must be considered together, holistically, to understand the impact of change and consequently to be able to effectively manage that change. If your organisation isn't used to genuinely transformational change, you should be very mindful of not taking too siloed an approach. Here we can see the components of the current business and operating models running along the bottom. Any transformation initiative may impact some or all of these components, moving them from their current operating state closer to their target states, and in doing so, satisfying some strategic objectives. Business models and operating models are concepts that apply to all organisations regardless of size. It's just that some organisations may be unaware of them, but they are there. And it's important to be aware of them as they provide a frame of reference for change. And this particularly applies to transformational change as its impact on the organisation is so wide-reaching. You can read more about this and other transformation insights in my book, A Transformation Lens, available on Amazon. And if you'd like to get in touch, you can contact me via LinkedIn or through the rabbitsfromhats.co.uk website.